Okay, now we're going to be working with polynomials, moving beyond just linear equations and naming polynomials. And you need to figure out how we identify a polynomial. Well, there's the degree and the number of terms that we need to pay attention to. So how we identify the degree is the highest exponent. So for example, if you have y is equal to 3x plus 1, well, that exponent to the variable is 1, so it's a first degree. If you had, say, y is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 5, the variable with the highest exponent is right here, and that's a 2, so that's a second degree. Y is equal to x cubed, that's a third degree. All right, so the degree of the polynomial has to do with the highest exponent. And then the name comes by the number of terms. So if there's one term, it's called a monomial. Whoops, a monomial. If there are two terms, that's a binomial. There are three terms, that's a trinomial. And there's four, there's quartic, quintic, but after we go beyond 3, when there are 4 or more terms, we're going to refer that as a polynomial, although technically all of these are polynomials. So let's go ahead and get on with the explanation. So right here at -5, well, if we look at the highest degree, well, there's no variable. So think about that as x to the 0. So that's a zero degree, and there's only one term, so a 0 degree monomial. Well, if we look over here, that's one term, so monomial, but that's a to the first, so that's a first degree monomial. And that's probably what I have right there. Yeah, first degree monomial. Here we have two terms, so binomial, and again, first degree. So first degree binomial. Monomial, second degree. Just like that. All right. And I think I'm just going to end that. That is how you come up with naming. So let me do this. Polynomial naming conventions. So if it's a first degree, we're going to call that a linear, right? So if you had y is equal to 3x plus 1, that's to the first power. Oh yeah, that's a linear equation. If you have a second degree, so y is equal to, I think I gave this example, for there was probably a subtraction. It doesn't matter. That's a second degree. Well, that's a quadratic, right? So that's even though it's a second degree trinomial, that second degree and quadratic mean the same thing. That's what type of, this would be a trinomial, a quadratic trinomial, a linear binomial. So, and if it's a third degree, it would be cubic. And again, anything that's 4 and more, we're just going to call it polynomial. All right, that's it for this one.